Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. In this video, we will go over some shocking new facts. That it was precisely what happened between Ripple and the SEC, which is something I honestly didn't anticipate learning about until the Ripple SEC case. What we have learned in this case is that the SEC offered Ripple a settlement before the Ripple SEC had started. The exact character of that settlement was just lately revealed to us. As far as this instance is concerned, it is among the most intriguing things I have come across recently. In this video, I will try to break it all down for you. I must admit that I never thought we would learn about it. I never thought we would find out about this, as I said at the beginning. I am shocked by this. That is why it is so great. Most companies would never dream of doing something like this. Ripple has been quite forthright and honest with us throughout the whole SEC lawsuit, providing information similar to what we will cover in this video. Ripple has done an incredible job. You guys are going to be taken aback when we bring that up, thereby confirming the long-held belief of the XRP community. On top of that, I say this on this channel all the time, people who think we're crazy conspiracy theorists or insiders call us frequently. To put it simply, the Ripple attorneys are telling us that we have actually been dead the entire time. Prior to go forward. Just so you know, sir, that is why I am saying this. Things that make me think about Ripples and XRP include its genuine utility, its impact on the future of our financial system, and the ways in which institutions will use blockchain technology. The early acceptance of XRP as that primary asset is supported by collaborations with the government and other institutions. What I'm about to talk about is precisely the type of thing that makes me feel even more certain that our community investigates other things. We can also expect the other things we look into and theorize about to materialize. At least one of us has never cared about the ball. Our predictions have always come true, and the XRP community has proven time and time again that it is one of the most intelligent groups on Earth. So, without further ado, let's talk about the store. Is there anything new on Twitter that we should know about before we explore the consequences? Hey everyone, I just wanted to let you know that the first time I saw this, it was absolutely mind-blowing. It made my jaw drop. Fast forward 3 years, and the SEC sued Ripple, Chris, and Brad. As a settlement, they offered us a window of time to comply with their announcement that XRP is a security. We turned it down, though, because XRP isn't a security and the SEC has never defined how to comply with cryptocurrency laws. To prove that XRP is not a security has always been the primary objective, regardless of the spin that Clayton Hindman Gensler or anybody else may be using at the moment may put on this matter. Our whole future depended on it. The US industry has persevered and will continue to do so until 2024, even though few expected us to. What we accomplished exposed the SEC for what it really is, a hypocritical and annoying institution. This is truly remarkable, folks. In its effort to solidify their position as the primary regulator of the cryptocurrency business, the SPLC successfully threatened Ripple into giving them authority to classify XRP as a security, leading the market to improperly categorize these coins. Also, this is the same SEC that went to such lengths to deny that Bitcoin and Ethereum were securities. That is why the SEC was acting autocratically. They attempted to use Ripple as a weapon to coerce the rest of the industry into assigning their tokens a useless, flawed, or undeveloped classification. The projects they picked out effectively offered them a financial incentive to push them and a leg up in the regulatory game. This is really mind-blowing, dudes. The fact that the SEC and Ripple both worked to prove that XRP wasn't a security shows how important it was. Really, it took action by utilizing its assets and funds in response to Sal CS's mistaken classification of all cryptocurrencies as a security. The SEC's actions are really mind-blowing, dude. As we had anticipated, the SEC was essentially picking winners and losers in the market. Cryptocurrencies that did not meet the SEC's definition of a security would naturally have a leg up in the market. Furthermore, the SRC sought to classify XRP as a security so that the industry at large would be warned. To all you techies out there, know that Ripple effectively won a war by destroying the SES plans, which ultimately kept the Bitcoin market alive. It proves the SEC was not behaving honestly all along. To guarantee the success of the rest of the US cryptocurrency sector, Ripple's legal victory over the SEC will go down as a watershed point in cryptocurrency history. Ripple is working on standards, guidelines, and elucidation. This comment from Stuart really clarified a lot of things about RT, you guys. It was obvious to the SEC that XRP was never going to be a security. There was no proof that XRP itself may be dangerous. Going to court was something they were even opposed to. Their goal is to reach an agreement with Ripple that will allow them to get what they want. They wanted Ripple to be afraid of the SRU. You see, their plan all along was to get Ripple to give in and give them the full market. However, the SCRC never expected the waves to return, folks. When the XRP army joined the fray, the SEC was ill-equipped to battle it and ensure that we get answers about our tokens. For that reason, the Ripple SEC case never included any evidence. There was a lack of proof from the SEC that XRP constituted a security. On the secondary market, John Deaton spent a lot of time on this. Because Ripple has always known that no asset has ever been designated as a security, they have chosen to address this matter. Truthfully, the SEC lacked proof that XRP constituted a security. Thank goodness Ripple has always been the group's mature representation. The primary goal was to coerce her into doing what the SATs wanted. Thankfully, Ripple runs its business ethically, unlike much of the cryptocurrency industry. They were prepared to fight back, and the evidence was in their favor. There are a plethora of cryptocurrency firms, that is right. Comparable to Nance, which has a protracted record of engaging in such shady dealings, behind the scenes. Nance engaged in numerous questionable pursuits throughout his early days. In order to keep this video from becoming unmonetized, I will not provide details. Guys, this should show you the real nature of Ripple as a company. The SEC was trying so hard to portray Ripple as the bad guy, but they couldn't find anything in their review of all of Ripple's emails and Slack conversations. Why were they behaving in such a rush when they had no proof to back up their claims? The SEC spent 3 years investigating Ripple for possible major wrongdoing, but they came up empty. Most importantly, Ripple retreated and eliminated the SEC officials. They proved that XRP was not a security and also proved that the majority of Ripple's market transactions involving XRP were not securities. Despite the fact that the SEC would have gone to great lengths to classify Ripple's assets as securities and bring the market to a grinding halt, the company has made substantial contributions to the US cryptocurrency sector. Reason being, Ripple had been an exceptionally conscientious and well-managed company throughout its history. They were aware that the law was on their side, and they were prepared to fight back with the knowledge and resources necessary to stop the SEC from prohibiting Bitcoin in the US. This ought to prove, without a doubt, that the whole East Gate debate that propelled Ethereum F to the top of the cryptocurrency market was totally accurate. What we found out about it is this. With the help of the SEC, he intended to give the green light, let it go through, and then pull the other way. And they planned to slam the door in Ripple's face by getting them to acknowledge that XRP is a security. Riff Raff failed to respond in this way because, as one of the few companies in their field capable of achieving this goal, they failed to appreciate its genuine worth. They knew they were fighting for cryptocurrency consumers' right to an even playing field in the United States. Major worldwide institutions, like banks, will be able to take advantage of Ripple's success, in my opinion, to look at the business from a new angle. In the United States, it changes the game for cryptocurrency. Those who are keeping up with the news will notice that Ripple stands out from the other cryptocurrency companies as the most responsible, well-managed, and consequential one. They were the only ones the SLC sought because they were unscrupulous and had their own agendas on top of everything else. Also, neither the general population nor the market are our intended targets. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the film. I didn't know I rarely focus on a single subject to such an extent. But this is simply another one of those situations, you know, for which we were unprepared. It was completely unexpected for us to hear about this. We are grateful for the transparent way Ripple has informed us about what happened behind the scenes. and we value this communication regardless of the consequences it may have for us in the future. Regardless of whether the SRCC wishes us not to talk about this. Gentlemen, we will continue to inform you because we think it is correct. I think the anti-XRP and anti-Ripple factions are currently having their assets exposed because they do not know who the true winners are in this market. Whatever the case may be, everyone, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. See you soon, bye.